Is your website or the websites of your clients not actually converting the way that you hoped they would? Are maybe the sales on those websites not quite what you and your clients were dreaming of? And maybe you're not actually sure what exactly it is that you're doing wrong. If that's the case, then watch this video all the way until the end as I share the 4 most common mistakes I see on websites which stop them from selling. Mistake number 1, you're forgetting to communicate urgency. In most businesses, there is an inherent urgency to choose to work with you now. For example, if you're a virtual assistant or an ads manager, chances are there's one of you, or maybe you have an agency and you have a couple of different team members, but still there's a limit on your capacity. You truly can only serve so many clients in every single month. Alternatively, if you're doing something like you're hosting some sort of a sale and it goes on for 3 days and then it ends on Friday, for example, then the sale does end at some point. Or maybe, for example, if you do some sort of an actual physical item, or even sometimes I see this with digital products, people will add exclusivity to the product by saying there's only 20 of this template which is going to be sold, or there's only 7 of these quilts in stock. All of these things are inherent urgency for the person on your website to make a purchase now and not wait until maybe next week when it might be gone. You'll see this super frequently on the websites of hotels, for example. If you go on booking.com, prime example, it's always like only 1 room left at this rate. And so when you see this, it makes people realize like, okay, if I want it, I should get it now. Now, what I see a lot of small businesses doing is there is inherent urgency. They only have so many clients they can take on this month. There are only so many handcrafted quilts that are available for purchase, but they don't communicate this well through their website. It doesn't say, and it's not flashing in their face like only this many left or only 1 space left. And you really do need to do that because it is super effective at helping someone to make a decision. Mistake number 2, and small businesses are especially guilty of this one, and it's that you're making it hard for people to buy from you. Now you might think, no, that's not me. It's super easy to work with me. Maybe not. Tell me if you're guilty in the comments below. People need to contact you in order to get started. You are making it hard for people to work with you. If I cannot go to your website right now, add something to my cart, and check out, then you are making it difficult to purchase from you, which is therefore decreasing the number of people who are buying through your website. So this means that you need to be clear in your packages. If you're doing services, for example, this is especially the culprits, which I find are the most guilty, is it says like, get in touch for a custom quote. But what if I want to just like work with you right away? If I went to your website, for example, and there was the gold package and the gold package stated exactly what was included, and I was like, that's perfect. That's what I want. Add to cart, purchase, and maybe pick a start date. Like that would be making it easy to work with you, as opposed to get in touch, contact us, fill out this form, we'll chat and get a custom quote, or we'll do a custom package for you or whatever. You could, if you still want to do that, that's fine. That could be an option on your website, but you do also want an option where someone could just purchase right away. Mistake number 3, your customer is confused which option or product or service to pick, and you're not doing them any favor. This is especially the case if you have multiple options in your business. A customer comes into your store and maybe there's 50 different options, or they could add this upsell, or they could add this thing, or there's packages or bundles that go together, but they don't really know how it all works together and they're not really sure what it is that they need. If you have just 1 or 2 options on your website, that's simplistic. You could still, even if you have maybe just 2 options, you could be like, this is the most popular, or this is the right in this situation. So you say which one is right for them based off certain criteria. If, however, you have like especially more than 2 options, so 3, 4, 5, 10, 200 options on your website, you need to help educate your customer on how to pick the right option for them. There's a saying in marketing that a confused mind never buys, and that is absolutely true. So if your person is confused as to which of all these options they should be purchasing and which one is right for them in their situation, then that means you have some work to do on your website to help explain it to them clearly. Mistake number 4, you know you're better than your competitors, but you can't seem to find the words to communicate that online. I think this one comes from a really good place of people's hearts. They don't want to be douchey and they don't want to throw their competition under the bus, but at the same time they do know like, I would genuinely serve this person better, or my product is genuinely better than the other ones out there. There is a way to do this in a polite, respectful way. Some websites, they'll literally do comparison charts. Our software, and then whatever the name of the competition software is, and then they do like checks and X's to basically show that their platform is better. That is one option. However, if you're like, no, I don't want to throw my competition under the bus, you could also just think about the ways, truly, if you were to go talk to someone else, or talk to a client, or talk to a friend, talk to your sister, for example, and you were to say like, yeah, well, people are better served working with my business because because of blah, 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 blah. Figure out what those things are and then find a way to put it on your website. Again, you can do a comparison if that feels comfortable to you. If that doesn't feel comfortable to you, then what you can do alternatively is you just state, these are all the reasons that our product is going to serve you the best. This could be something like you only use certain materials, or you only do something in a certain time frame, or you only serve one client at a time. And then you explain why exactly this is beneficial to the customer over a business that does it in a different way. Okay, so now that you know some of these very common mistakes, how exactly do you fix them? Well, luckily for you, I actually decided to walk you through the solutions to these in a live class. Next week on Tuesday, February 7th, join me live for my class, 4 simple steps to double your site sales, and we are going to solve these mistakes together. Also, if you do come live, I'm giving away a website audit to one person who joins the training live, and it could be you. So if you're watching this video right when it comes out, then be sure head to pbcourses.com/training to get yourself registered, and I can't wait to see you on the live class.